Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome back to the first video in a long time on Performium. A lot has changed on here since the last time I was playing on this server, including a merger with the Skyblock network. So now there's basically two servers shuffled together. There's the logo right there. I am here in Hub, and there are a number of new different things to look at. There's some mini games, some different sky blocks. A lot of the old stuff is gone, with the exception of some of the oldest SMP worlds. Today I'm here to talk about the Duck SMP, which, as I understand it, is the oldest remaining server from the Skyblock network. You can get to it by clicking on this egg to go there, or if I go over to the SBN hub, you can come over here. Lots of Donny Bob stuff and lots of Donny Bobs. You can come over here, interact with the owl by punching it, and it'll take you over to the Duck SMP. I'm going to go to spawn really quick to talk about some of the things for getting started on here. But before I do, it would be fantastic of you if you were to click the subscribe button, because I have a bit of a goal now that I'm back to recording again, and I would like to see if I can get past that 2,000 mark. So anything that you can do to help me do that would be greatly appreciated. But let's go back to spawn. And here we are. There are a number of things to look at, including right when you first come in, there's this holographic text which tells you that the border stops at 10K in all of the three worlds. Keep inventory is on. You can do claims in all three worlds, which is nice. PvP is enabled, but only outside of claim. So anywhere that there is a claim, there is no PvP. The bottom line of this says two important things. One, that RTP is enabled, and RTP is actually a command, even though it doesn't have a slash there, and I'll cover that in a bit. And the other says that wild is enabled. Well, that has changed. They have added a new server called Wild SMP, and so if you do /wild, it won't take you out into the wilderness. It'll take you to the Wild 1.19 server. This is a 1.12.2 server, and if you want to go out away from spawn to some random teleport spot, you are going to need to do the random teleport. So RTP, and here we are. I have been teleported to some random coordinates. We have a jungle here. When you first get going, you're going to want some resources, and you can do that the normal way, punching trees and all that kind of stuff. But there are a couple of kits that you can use to get some initial things. The daily, weekly, monthly, claim shovel, and survival, you can get those with any rank whatsoever. And to get started, let me do a /kit survival, and you get a bunch of stuff in your inventory. Not this chest, I already had that. Not this cobblestone, I already had that. You get some cooked duck, which is just cooked chicken that's been renamed. You get some seeds, some saplings. I already had the bone meal, sorry. You get some apples and some torches. So you get a little bit of a pile of things to get going. The next kit that you're going to want to know, and I have been on here for quite a while and have not used this kit because I wanted to demonstrate it. It is kit starter, and I honestly don't know everything that's in here. We have, oh, look at that. We've got a sword, a shovel, a pick, an axe, more cooked duck, some golden apples. I Oh, okay. I don't know why that was invisible. An iron armor set with protection 2 all the way across the board, a bow, a shield, and some arrows. So there you go. The daily, weekly, and monthly kits give you these keys that you can turn in here. If you vote every day by doing the /vote command, you will get these 5 sites to go to, and you can vote at each one of those. And if you do all 5 in one day, you get a gem. Gems are things that you can use to buy some things in the gem shop. And you, if you type slash gems, it tells you how many gems you've got, and you can spend it on things like anything from ranks. You can actually start buying ranks with gems, all the way up to some server specific items. You want some elytras or some claims, that's what you can get in there. Some global commands, so you can have something on every server you go on. If you want to have slash fix, you can get that with gems. One of the most important things, and I'll cover this a little bit more in a moment, more about it, but this guy right here, 2000 claim blocks, is very important. So if nothing else, target trying to get about 499 gems so that you can get 2000 claim blocks. And here's why. The next thing you need to know about getting by on the Duck SMP is you can claim in all of the worlds. And in order to claim, you are going to need a slash kit claim shovel. Any old golden shovel will do. And what you do with this thing is one of two things. You, as long as you are holding it, you can type slash claim. And when you do that, it will, if you'll pardon me flying, I have slash fly, you will get a claim that is an area of 121 blocks. A minimum claim size is 100 blocks. So if you do a 10 by 10 or a 5 by 20, you can have a minimum sized claim. 5 is the shortest length that any claim will allow you to have on any one side. So 5 by 20 is the smallest claim you can get. But when you do slash claim, it'll give you an 11 by 11 claim based around where you are standing at the time while holding a gold shovel. Uh, One of the functions of the gold shovel, not only for doing the claiming by using the command, is you can take any claim that you have, and as long as you've got some claim blocks at your disposal, you can resize the claim, and you can grab any corner and move it in and out to any size that you need, as long as you have the blocks to do so. You can see that the number of my blocks are changing on the bottom left. As far as accumulating claim blocks on the server, you can get up to a total of 3,000 from just being online and playing. And so you can use those for claiming little claims like this, or anything up to the entire 3,000 blocks. But the important thing about the claims that I was showing you over on the gems is, if you want your claims to be permanent and not unclaim themselves automatically after 60 days, say you're going to be gone for more than 2 months, your claim will just vanish and anyone can come and take your stuff. So in order to make it permanent, you're going to want to get 2,000 more claims than the 3,000 you can get from playing. Now, in order to get some more information about claims, let's say you've got an area where you know that you've got a claim here, but there's another claim nearby that you don't know exactly where it is. Let's come over here and I'll just make another claim, and you don't know exactly where it is. You see yours and you're clicking around, you can't find it. You use a stick to find nearby claims, by the way. If you're having a hard time finding where other claims are, if you hold shift and right click with a stick, it will highlight all nearby claims. So this will help you find where whatever claim it is that you can't notice immediately. You can right click and explore around. These will stay highlighted for a while and you should be able to find your claim. Now, if you have a claim that you don't want to keep, say this one for instance, you can go slash unclaim while standing inside of it, and it will give you back your claim blocks. One other thing to mention about claims is If you get lost and you don't know where your claim is, you can list your claims by using the /list claims command, and it will tell you where all of your claims are. Not only does it tell you where the coordinates are, but you can see I have one here in the nether. It tells you what dimension your claim's in. Once you have decided on a place to live, in addition to claiming the area, you're going to want to have a way back. And there's a number of ways to do that. And even without any rank at all, you get homes. You get a home. And in order to access your home, you do set home. Now I have, because I've got rank and I'm using a bunch of different homes, I have a number of them. So I'm just going to name a home here, and let's pretend that this is just /set home that I've done. I have to name it in order for it to be a thing. So let's say I go exploring and I find some things. Oh, look, there's a broken nether portal, a cross over there in the distance, a much smaller beach, the little sandbar out here, and I realize that I need to get back home because I need to get some stuff, or I need to find some things out here and I need to bring stuff back home. If I want to go home, I will do /home. Now I need to go home to a specific place, so I need to also add the name of the home. But for a brand new player, all you need to do is /home and then wait 3 seconds. Be sure not to move, and it will take you right back to your home. Right here on this spot is where I set the set home temp, and that is the one way to get back to your house. The other way to get back to your house is if you have a bed and set it and right click on it, make sure you get the text that says that the spawn point was set. Because otherwise this won't work. But if you set a bed spawn, not only can you /home to somewhere where you set a /home, but if you die, you will be teleported to your bed. If you don't have a bed spawn set, when you die, you go to actual spawn. And it would the best technique that I would suggest for getting around is you set your bed spawn at your house, and then if you have a project that you want to work on, go exploring somewhere, digging project off somewhere off in the distance, you go over and set your home at the project, and then when you are done, you just with your full inventory, you just, I don't know, drown or something, and you will find yourself right at your bed. And because keep inventory is a great way to travel between points. There are a couple of other things to tell you about spawn areas, so I'm going to go back there. All right, here we are back at spawn, and there are a number of things to tell you about here. I had mentioned the voting and the crates. If you want to open crates, you can either use that /cc interface, or you can come here, and if you have the appropriate key, you can open each one of these crates. In addition to redeeming the crates down here, you have a chance of getting these mystery boxes. I am not a high enough rank to be able to open the 5-star ones, but you get some assortment of mystery boxes between rank 1 through 5, or star rank 1 through 5. And what these do is when you open them up, cosmetics, you can get some random item in here, say some sort of hat. So I could wear a chocolate donut hat, and oh, I must remove my helmet first, of course. Let's try that again. Cosmetics. Let's put on a chocolate donut hat, and oh, look at that. Don't I look delicious? Chocolate donut hat. There we go. I can move my head around like this. Chocolate donut hat. Nice and funny. There are a couple of other things that you can do here at spawn. One of them is the warps. Now there are a number of warps. If I do /warp, it lists them. The crates I just showed you, the spawner shop, I'll show you in a moment. Casper Hunt is kind of something that is irrelevant at this point, and then tutorial. I will show you the spawner shop. Now, on this server, there is money, and you can check out your balance by doing slash balance or slash bal, and it will tell you how much money you have. There isn't a thriving economy on here, but people do spend money on things. You can set up shops, and there are some shops that were set up by admins for selling spawners. You can get spawners on here from crate keys, or if you have rank and a silk touch pick, you can get spawners and dig them up. And if you wanted to, you could sell them here, but I'd recommend just trading them for other things, or uh, selling them to another player, because someone might pay more than 50 grand for a guardian spawn. You also have the ability to just use the grinders that people have made already at spawn, and there should be grinders for virtually every mob that there is a spawner for in this server. You can come up here, and thanks to players like Red Reaper, here we have a very loud Iron Golem farm. There is an easy to miss shulker farm. If I fly up here, all the way up, already there's some shulker shells. Then there are other spawners over here. Evokers and Vindicators and Skeletons and Creepers and Witches and just about every mob you can think of. There are two layers because not everything is up in this upper layer here. Let's go down. And I would suggest taking a little bit more time than I'm showing you here to explore this. There's mobs, chickens, cows, sheep there. There's some chickens. You can hear the minecarts, and the minecarts, what they're doing is these Enderman spawners will take the Enderman, drop them down there, and the spider spawners will drop the spiders, and then the carts go around and collect the string. And over here, the ender pearls. So this is how to get some of the loot that way. Uh, if you stand here, you can get some records because there are skeletons behind the creepers shooting the creepers, and they will drop records into the chests there. Yes, blazes. There's all kinds of mobs in here to get. There are some that aren't represented here, so I will show you the other main spot to get some creatures. Let's go back out on the spawn road. If you come down here, and then I'll show you on foot so you can get a better perspective. There is a slower shulker spawner up there. I would recommend the first one I showed you. You can see these slime blocks. If you run straight past them, there is a slime spawning area down here. Try to land in the water so you don't die. And a nice big cage with some slime spawning. And what will happen is the slimes will spawn in there. They'll take some damage on the magma blocks. Ouch. And you can attack them. It is manual slime farm. You attack the slimes and they drop the slime balls, and that's that. And then finally, if you follow this yellow stripe, sometimes the animal spawners up that I showed you in the first spot where the chickens were aren't working. So there is an area right here for all the animals. Every single kind. You can come here and grind for sheep and llamas and mushrooms and cows and everything you want right there. As you're playing, the three main things you're going to want is to get away from spawn. You need slash RTP to get the random teleport, or you can have someone with rank teleport you somewhere out in the wild. That RTP does have a 30-minute cooldown, so be careful with that. If you don't find a spot you like, you're going to have to just wait around for half an hour, and then you can do RTP again. There are the kits. I would suggest doing kit starter and kit survival, and definitely get your claim shuffle with slash kits. Claim shuffle, claim your area that you want to set your home at, because not only are you safe from PvP, but claimed areas cannot be griefed. And also be sure to set your home using the /set home command. That is, in a nutshell, what you need to know to get by on Duck SMP. I'm going to be on here pretty much every day for the foreseeable future, working on my builds, and then spending some of my time over on the Lightning SMP, which is another server on here. And I will be doing some streaming as well as just recording videos like this one on here. I have a lot of plans for some of my claims. I have 4 mega builds planned already, so there's that to look forward to. I may do some time lapsing on here. It is acting funny on this server, so I may not be able to do the replay mod. I'll try to figure that out. But this is me coming back to not only performing but also to record, because I have made some progress on my writing, and I feel it is time for me to get YouTube back and going. I will be also setting up a link in the description to uh, my Discord, where you can come and visit and hang out, find out things that are planned, see some of the dorky things I'm doing on my server. I've got lots of little channels with my wallpapers collections, my math and linguistics hobbies and interests. I also have just your standard chats. I have a whole bunch of voice channels for gaming and other activities, and there's a bunch of stuff to do on there. So I'll put a link to that in the description below. Also, I will put a link to you can see at the top says play.skyblocknetwork.com, but also to the Performium, I think it's performium.net. I'll have to look that up. But I will put those links down below. And also, if you would like to help me out, I am going to start doing some more stuff on here, and any help is appreciated. Please click that like button and also the subscribe button. It does help me out, and I am trying to get to that magical 2,000 subscribers. I want to see if I can do that here soon. Also, another way to help out if you want is I have set up a Patreon. I will leave a link to that as well. Even $1 a month would be wonderful, because any thing that you help me with here will help me be able to not only grow this channel, maybe get a new headset, and also to be able to do some things on here. I will be streaming, and one of the things that I plan on doing is over on the Lightning server, there's bounties. So if I can figure out how to get this all set up, I will set up maybe a donation to, if you want to collect a bounty, you can come on, and I'll stand there, and you can get my bounty or whatever. But that's a future thing for later me to figure out. But that's just an idea I had. I'm tossing around. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe. I say that once again because I do want to see if I can get to that 2,000 mark and beyond. Yeah, thanks for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.